Hello and welcome back to my neck of the woods. I'm Morning to you.
And I'm Dark.
And it's time for take 2. We jumped the shark. We recorded the end. And as per usual, something wrong happened. This is the thing. To explain a bit, before going into the Heart of Xibalba, because lots of dialogue about to happen, me and Fur together recorded. We celebrated it, we laughed, we loved, we cried. I wanted to throw a brick at somebody's face, I think. And cue me going in to lighten the load of our editor, for Snow, or at least the main editor for the series. And I find that the entire audio from the secondary mic, the new secondary mic for this setup, mute, nothing, nada, zilch, zippo, every other way to say zero. I would add French in here, but I'm not sure. I never learned zero. So here we are recording it again, hopefully to better effect, hopefully to greater applause, and here's the biggest thing. We might have a moment like when we test recorded the second mic, where we have some funny moments.
Yeah. Do you want to go over the legendary weapons?
Simply put, rumors on rumors on rumors on rumors, and prepare for hell. Basically, if you haven't seen how to start getting the ultimate weapons, you got that. And then it's just a bunch of finding the rumors, and then eventually spreading the final rumor being the weapons have special power. It's something different than what most guides say, like... anyway. Without further ado... Endgame.
Yeah.
Well, ain't this just beautiful? I originally did a Rocky Horror Picture Show reference there, but this time, no. I didn't have the joyous optimism I did then. What is this place? Out to space.
Dude, doesn't this place remind you of anywhere we know? Welcome to the Heart of Xibalba. I've been waiting for you. Where is that monster? What a terrible judge, referring to your father that way. You'll never grow into a fine man if you keep that up.
I wonder if it would be Yunge.
Possibly.
I don't know German.
I don't either.
Good point. We beat your minions, the Mass Circle executives, everyone who can use the crystal skulls. We're the only one left.
Take two.
Yep. We're the only ones left who can use them, aren't we? So I don't think it's much use for you to hold on to it anymore.
This thing has been meaningless from the start, no matter who possesses it. If you want it, it's yours. What? What do you mean?
If you want answers, you must defeat me. But know that this spear of destiny and the power of your Lepotep are very real.
You don't need to tell us twice. Okay, everyone, let's do it!
Right!
And Tatsuya remains silent. Okay. So, simple thing with the Fuhrer here. Honestly, I'm just going to set everybody to standard attack. Only Tatsuya really has the ability to keep layering on the damage and have it be meaningful, but also the Fuhrer has a few options of how things go. One of his moves, Holy Grail, makes him completely immune for, what, 1 to 3 turns, I think?
Yeah.
So, just going to go through that. That attack you saw right there is a... Well, it's just... It's a thing. You don't have to worry too much about most of the Fuhrer's attacks, as long as you faced your shadow selves.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Doing this, he hasn't used Holy Grail once. Or used the spear to seal our personas.
Well,
I'm going to say RNG just decided to work its magic.
yeah.
Oh damn, he heals?
Apparently.
And all that healing is gone now. Yep, this is the final boss of Persona 2, everyone. How surprising. Okay, Holy Art. Yeah, I think that's... I want to say an instant kill dark skill addition to the end. And I've slowed it down since, there we are. Alright, so Tatsuya, Michael, and Jun leveled up perfectly. And I'm just going to toss it into strength. This doesn't really matter. It's even, like, continuing the game after this, you have to load up the save right before the boss, I think.
Yeah.
So this level up doesn't even matter at all. And Jun's just an all-arounder still. Okay. Your second is up. But no, take your time.
Okay. You put on a good show. I've waited 10 years for this. Though to me, it was less than the... Ah, god damn it.
Take 2.
Okay. You put on a good show. I've waited 10 years for this. Though to me, it was less than the blink of an eye. It wouldn't be fun otherwise. That's impossible. You're... Okay.
And you've soundly taken over False Kanashira.
Yeah.
Or
Kashihara.
Kashihara, there we go.
Allow me to welcome you once more and congratulate you on arriving at the world of the collective unconsciousness.
Collective what? This isn't outer space?
This is the place where the guinea pigs known as humans are born. What appear to be stars are what you call consciousnesses. All human egos are born here and return here into me, who is like a father to all. The crystal skulls of Xibalba are only a fragment of me, manifested by your kind's yearning for such things. An alien spacecraft will lead you to becoming gods. You guinea pigs are such fools. You cling to fantasies by desperately rationalizing them. Guinea pigs? Then what the hell are you? Show us who you really are. Huh. Can't you see? I'm Jun's father.
I find it funny how the tables have turned.
Yes.
The end is where you have the most voice acting work, whereas all throughout the entire series, it's mostly been, I'll say a good part equal a work, but mostly me, since it was a lot of Maya, Ginkgo, and basically whoever else. Like, before King Leo's death, it was a lot me.
Yeah.
Liar. Father died at the clock tower. That's rather harsh. You're the one who desired that I exist. You hated your mother who wouldn't love you, and insulted your good-for-nothing father, all while embracing an illusory ideal. That was me. I came to play the part of the father you yearned for, to satisfy your desire.
You're lying. I never wanted this chaos. I just wanted everyone's dreams to come true.
And breathe.
Yeah.
Why do you persist in deceiving yourself? Your only reason for terrorizing the city was to make amends to your father.
Jun, that you? Sorry. So sorry, Jun. I wrote the Inlakek in the hopes that your generation would become ideal humans, would never have to suffer. That was a fantasy. The people's hearts cannot create anything if they rely on a dream to search for their dreams. I was a fool.
It's the touching reunion you've been waiting for. Now hurry and repent. Your last wish has already been granted after all.
Jun, I hope you find happiness.
Oh yeah, the Caracle's still a thing.
Yeah.
Mother. Don't you recall that woman telling you her dreams of staying young and beautiful? Her face when she found out her son was Joker was a real sight to see. You're lying!
Forgive me for being blind to everything but my dreams.
Apologizing to your father, condemning your mother. You desired all of this. Smile a little. You're contradicting yourself.
You bastard!
Huh?
You son of a... You are dead! Well, Jun, if you won't do it, then I'll execute them for you.
Well, Jun, you're now a proper anime protagonist.
Yep.
I've never hated anyone so much in my life. I won't forgive you no matter what.
Another contradiction. You'll forgive anyone. Your big heart is your whole shtick. I think I did that pretty well, considering that voice from the flashbacks to Maya's youth.
Yeah.
Or just like 2 point.
Yeah, sounds about right.
This is my world. If I wanted to end your measly existences, I could do it without lifting a finger. Still hard on taking me on here, knowing you have no chance at winning. The contradictions keep piling up.
If I gave defeat a second thought, I'd never be able to reach my dreams.
So far, yeah, Maya's just the pro tag of this game. Tatsuya's along for the ride.
Yeah.
It is a father's nature to be the ultimate obstacle to his child. Very well. Reach for your future with all your strength.
And if anybody's wondering who that voice actor is, it's the same voice actor as Endeavor.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there you go. Playing a deadbeat dad multiple different times.
Yep.
Now, if he was also the voice actor for the Chimera dad from Full Metal Alchemist, then I'd have some questions. Also, wow, that guy just has a type.
We'll decide our own future.
And I won't let anyone say otherwise.
All right. So, to begin, this is the Great Father.
Try and surpass your father.
That is all they say. You can try talking to its arms and legs as well, but nothing. So in this case, final boss, just use Freydine. It does slightly more damage than
Miragidyne.
yeah, Miragidyne. And I think Bloody Honeymoon should do more damage than Malaquidine.
Yeah.
All the specials should.
Yeah.
The only reason Tatsuya isn't is because, well,
It's a single target.
yep. So once we get the arms and legs down, then we'll move on to Tatsuya using that while everybody else gets stuck with just stabbing it.
Yeah.
So begin.
Oops.
Okay, set turn order quickly, which Jun and Maya, because I think I haven't switched up from the Grand Cross formation.
Yeah.
Or if I did, then I just didn't realize it. So I'm just going to go, yeah, just going to have auto battle continue.
Wow.
Okay, so Ginkgo's low, and that's why I pulled back a bit. So she can now use Mediarama. We skip over Maya because she's currently unconscious. And yes, that Tatsuya up with Freydine. Oh yeah, Mediarama isn't a thing in this. Or Mediarahan. Or at least it's limited to very specific
I
personas.
think it's limited to specific personas.
Okay. So I'll just do that. Might as well do another Mediar. Actually, no. I think instead I'll have Ginkgo attack again. Have Jun use his healing instead, because that should be better, or at least equivalent.
I don't think it's as good as Mediarama.
Okay, yeah. Mediarama was in the vein of 200s.
Yeah.
Just keep everyone topped up, and wow, Maya, you still asleep. All right. We should be getting close to having the limbs down. One leg is nearly done.
Yep.
It doesn't help that Maya's out cold.
Yeah.
And I did that so that then we're set back up to here.
Yeah.
So the nice party order. I'm going to start setting Tatsuya to taking out the main body of the Great Father. Michael's going to go for one more bloody honeymoon. Mediarama.
I would just wake up Maya with a item.
Yeah, since Jun's second lowest, I'll have him. And apparently, sleep just lasts.
And,
Or maybe that's just how this boss works with sleep.
and
Okay. And now I think I just switch over to Tatsuya using his thing since the other limb is down.
yeah.
And have everybody else just use regular attacks.
Yeah.
Since nobody but Tatsuya really has a good single target.
Okay, close to being down. I think.
Eventually you'll fall.
Oh,
There we are.
Well done.
Because I skipped over some of the dialogue unexpectedly, would you like to reread it?
sure.
Incredible. I've witnessed the power you've fostered. Well done.
Now for just more dialogue.
Yep, because that was the final boss.
Yep.
Both final bosses are massive damage sponges.
Yeah.
Great Father a bit more so.
Yeah.
Has playing the role of a father made you soft, crawling chaos, Nalethotep? I think now you should better understand what I said.
You are right that these humans may make for good test cases.
What is he saying, Philemon? We are the sources of people's souls, incarnations of the collective unconsciousness, indivisible from one another. We have watched man's strivings for eons. I led those with strong hearts, and the crawling chaos dragged the weak into the abyss. All of this is to ascertain if man's souls, riddled with contradictions as they are, can evolve into something whole. You all showed that potential. If there were more like you, man could someday reach a perfect state that understood its purpose.
I changed up Philemon's voice a few times.
Eh?
It's all relatively been the same, but it's been so long since last time.
Yeah.
So inconsistent because this series has been going on for less than a year.
Yeah.
It's getting close to being a year long.
Yeah.
Goodness.
This was all a plot by you two.
It'd be more accurate to just say, you, the best he can do is watch, but me, I'm different.
Damn.
Why?
Damn it, Ginkgo, hurry up and bust out a dia or something here.
I'm trying, but the bleeding won't stop. Why? Why aren't my spells working? Philemon! Lethotep, this was your reason for creating the Spear of Destiny.
They say that when Jesus Christ's corpse was pierced with that spear, blood continued to spill endlessly. You humans have passed that legend down for 2,000 years. It's one hell of a strong rumor. A fatal wound would take effect immediately.
Now, I know what is worse than being forgotten. It's chaining down others. Everyone, just forget about me.
Come on, Big Maya. It's not like this is goodbye. You're gonna be there for my debut show, right?
Yeah. You'll recover from this in no time. Your clothes are stained, so I'll pick out some new ones for you. We'll go shopping together. It's a promise.
I'll show you all of my favorite places too. There are so many flowers blooming there. It's quite beautiful.
Thanks, everyone. All grown so strong. Come on, you don't stop crying. Mr. Bumbun's going to laugh at. Listen to me. Anyone has the power to achieve their dreams. Don't worry. I'm sure you can all.
Anyone has the power to achieve their dreams, eh? Your namesake, deluded to the end, has been sacrificed. The dream is fulfilled. And out of respect for that, I'll grant you the dream of destruction that you humans always wanted.
Damn it, Persona making me feel. Why is it so good at that?
I mean, that's kind of what Persona does at points.
Yeah, but you don't see this happening from Shin Megami Tensei.
Well, yeah. Because,
Or Persona 1. Then again, I don't know much about Persona 1.
Persona 1 has a few points of where it just hits you right in the feels.
Okay.
Whereas SMT, that's because there isn't a social aspect.
Ah. I mean, this doesn't either.
Yeah, but I'd say this,
This has lovable characters.
yeah. And SMT, yes, can have lovable characters, but I would say you don't get to know the characters as much as you do in Persona. Well, anyway, back to reading dialogue.
You've all learned something very important here. The undeniable truth of the world that some things cannot be changed. I am the shadow of humanity. As long as there is darkness in your hearts, I'll never go away. Behold the crawling chaos's final ordeal.
There is one way left to change things. To erase the fact of your meeting on that summer evening. The first strings in this wicked web of fate were spun on that day. If that one point ceases to exist, it will give rise to an alternate timeline, one which does not lead to this tragedy,
And thus creating the greatest headcanon I could ever think of for Persona and SMT.
Yep.
Persona 2 Innocent Sin goes on to SMT 4 and Apocalypse. With this, where Tatsuya and the Mass Circle just accept this fate.
Yeah.
And tried to kill Nyarlathotep.
Yeah.
Whereas with going on to Eternal Punishment, you instead have that alternate timeline wherein every other game goes on. So we have Persona 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah.
This is all just a headcanon, but it also makes it really interesting when you think about it.
Yeah.
As the world is basically destroyed already by demons, demons are still just randomly fluttering about and stuff. But for Persona 3 onward, demons are not there. Instead, it's all under the surface.
Yeah.
That's my little point out of the way.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
From the first, people have had a tremendous power in their souls over the flow of reality. Even without the illusions of Xibalba and the crystal skulls, your strong wills are enough to change reality. Yes, the power that created your world is the same as your inner strength. In this collective unconsciousness, it is possible.
Are you saying we can reset everything in exchange for all of it? Our memories and pasts?
Yep, we're pulling a Undertale.
Yeah.
But this was years before Undertale.
Yeah.
So it's like, Undertale pulled of this. Gave you a choice.
Yeah.
Does that mean I'll forget everyone? No, I don't want that. Isn't there any other way? There is none here in the seat of his power. He draws strengths from the negative emotions of people unconsciously desiring destruction.
And this is the other thing. So Nyx might not have been Nyx. It might have been Narlethatep.
Yeah. That is a possibility.
Yep. And 4 could have been strung along by Narlethatep manipulating minor deity.
Yeah.
Same with what happens in 5 with Yaldabaoth.
Yeah.
And with Royal with Maruki, that could have been Narlethatep ushering on somebody's persona to give it its own intelligence.
Possibly.
My god, this Persona 2 kind of puts the rest of the series in a weird spot.
Yeah.
If you are to stop him, then mankind itself must change. You must create this new world.
I'll never forget. I don't dare to. Damn straight. I'm not gonna let myself forget any of this. If that bastard set all of this up, then let's do this. We'll show him that not everything goes his way.
We'll meet again, won't we? Then concentrate and envision your new reality. The strength of your will shall lead you to another state. Just a little something for luck. I'm sure I won't forget you now, Tatsuya. Now, we will not see each other again for some time. Is there anything you would like to say before you go? And the biggest decision. I know it's all Narlethatep, but Philemon, he didn't give us any sort of answers. He didn't give us any sort of direction. He only allowed us to realize our personas by allowing us access to the Velvet Room. And even then, we had access to our personas before meeting you, so you're kind of useless in all this, so... Punch! I am Philemon, dweller in the rift between consciousness and unconsciousness of all souls. I am you. You are me. I shall always watch over you from within. Farewell. So yes, it was Tatsuya with a ponytail all along.
Bum, bum, bum.
And I think Philemon doesn't have a form in Persona 1, aside from the golden butterfly.
He has a form, but
You know what?
it's
I'm glad
just
we met
completely
now.
masked.
Next time, you're gonna join my band. Got that? It's a promise. Don't forget.
Chinyam, remember me no matter what. I love you.
I won't forget. Not my sins, not you, not anyone.
Shut up, Bryce.
We'll meet again, and together we'll save Maya. So, I won't say goodbye, only thank you.
God damn it, Bryce. Shut up. No hate for Bryce, it's just... I like the characters he portrays when they're a bit more realistic.
Hmm.
And this is mostly coming from watching Seven Deadly Sins, being like, okay, Meliodas is an interesting character, but I can't deal with Bryce.
Yeah.
And back to the beginning. And the drive shaft's blown, the gaskets are destroyed. I'm leaking headlight fluid. Yo, Tatsuya, Miss Seiko was looking for you. Something about guidance counseling? What's up? Your motorcycle busted? Yikes, this looks bad. I know you're not that good at fixing stuff, but you might want to take the train home. Well, I delivered my message. Aha, there you are, Tatsuya. You're not getting away from me this time. Well then, let's get straight to business. Have you decided what you want to do after graduation? Yeah, I've decided. Is that so? Well, that's all I needed to hear for today. We can discuss it more tomorrow, after your guidance interview. I gotta figure out what's wrong with my bike. Come back here at a later date. Ah, lugging the parts around is going to be a pain. What's up, Lisa? I was just waiting around. I knew you guys would show up soon. Ooh, is that Suo-senpai? He's gotten so cool lately. You think? He has weird hair. Come on, forget him. Let's go karaoke. We gotta practice for our debut together, right?
No, that's not it at all. You guys have no rhythm.
Of course we don't. I haven't played an instrument since my recorder back in middle school. Working hard, everyone? I brought snacks.
Yo, Miyabi, thanks. Alright, let's take 5.
Oh yeah, Michael-san. Know that guy Tatsuya Suo at Sevens? I hear he's the most popular guy at Sevens, and he's hot with the ladies too. We don't want him in the band, but why don't you invite him? I mean, it's just that I feel like he would outstage everyone except you.
Do you know Miyabi? Well, I do need more members. I guess it wouldn't hurt to meet him. That was a wonderful performance, Mother.
Thank you, Jun. This is a sweet pea, yes?
I've decided to go to the Department of Education after I graduate. I'm going to be a teacher like Father.
Or botany.
Yes.
Really? I'm sure he'd be delighted to hear it. It's been a while since we all had dinner together, so I'll cook your favorite tonight. I'm not quite done shooting here, I'm afraid. Can you go home by yourself?
Yeah, Jin's a big boy now, no longer possessed by an unspeakable chaos.
Yeah.
He's grown and matured as a character.
Yeah.
Damn you, opposite of sepia tone! Why must you have no sound until, movement returns to the world? And thus, Persona 2 Eternal Punishment begins there.
Yep.
Yep, and end music is muted just so that then I don't have any problem. I'm worried about copyright, and even though not monetizing anything yet, but I'd rather not run the risk.
Yep.
And time for final thoughts reiterated.
Yep.
Personally, for me, never again.
Understandable.
That's kind of the joke. This series needed to end months ago.
Oh, yeah.
And yet we couldn't quite get together to be able to pull off the final few moments.
Yep.
Life and all that happens, and some other
Yep.
also other projects. At the time of ending this, I've already finished, edited, and fully uploaded like 2 or 3 other Let's Play. I say that because I'm not sure how long it'll take for this video to get out. Right now, Axiom Verge has wrapped up, and Metroid Fusion is still in its prime. Or not Metroid Fusion, Metroid Dread. I'm going to redo Fusion at some point. Better work ethic, better sound, and actually adding an effect to Adam's voice.
Yeah.
Because I didn't do that originally, as I only recently started playing around with that due to Axiom Verge.
Yeah.
And for me, out of the Persona series, this is the game that I would play again.
Yeah.
Not like
in your own
recording, but in my own time, yeah.
Yeah.
And I know we didn't have enough time originally, but I wrapped up my thoughts a bit easier. So, Fur, what are your thoughts?
Well, out of all the Persona games that I have played, this is probably my favorite out of them all. Since I'm in the main character's actual personas, you can actually use throughout the entire game. But I don't have too much more aside from it's my favorite.
Of course, we still have the theater to complete, and that's going to be all bonuses, so we'll do that in our own time. We'll come back at some point, because we have another project that we desperately need to do to breathe some new life into.
Yeah.
And because we're re-recording this, we didn't get to recording that.
Yep.
But we got all of the setup for that out of the way.
Yeah.
And for once, you're going to be able to see Fur's side of things.
Yeah.
I won't say what the project is because, well, I think it's generally bad luck if you discuss an upcoming project before it's ever started.
Yeah.
And you never know what'll happen.
Yeah.
And, you don't know if it's going to live, die, become an undead abomination forever stuck in limbo. Kind of like a few series, like when we were streaming The Forest together.
Yeah.
Well, I streamed it, you were just there to play. Or Monster Hunter World. I never got through to Fatalis in that.
Yeah.
But I felt like I wrapped up the base story of Iceborne. So I just didn't feel I had any need to continue it on.
Yeah.
Also, at the time, I was kind of rushing to get ready in preparation for Rise. Kind of like what happened with the Metroid series.
Yeah, that definitely plays a factor into things.
Yeah. And I mean, for Persona 2, it's definitely got more traffic, being, over 50 parts.
Yep.
And as well, with SMT 5, being released not too long ago at the time of recording this?
Either that or it's not too long from release. I don't remember the exact...
One of those two options.
Yeah, I don't remember the exact date.
It's also gotten a bit more interest, as well as, being a recording of Persona 2.
With full voice acting.
With full voice acting, but also a more recent one.
Yeah.
Yours will probably end up being the better one because I know you talked about going through the Persona series and being able to record all that.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this now. Persona 1 will be a nightmare.
Yes. And action! Welcome to Sumuro City's Climax Theater. Is this your first time here? My name is Mitsugi, and I'll be your guide to the theater. Nice to meet you. Here you can view films using the most advanced technologies available. They say that the pictures are so clear and crisp that it feels almost as if you're really experiencing the events of the film. And you'll also earn points each time you watch a movie, all the way up to the end. These points will add up. Your membership level is determined by the amount of points you have. You'll start at Black Raspberry and work your way up. And of course, the better a patron you are, the happier I'll be to see you visiting our theater again and again. Have fun. What? Wasn't my impeccable service and masterful explanation enough? You've got to be joking. We're already giving you the unparalleled experience of seeing the most realistic movies known to man. What more could you want? Thanks for your hard work. I've been watching you, and I gotta say, I'm impressed. Let me unlock a new mode for you. And by completing the game, you get the background music mode. Also, I just realized... There we are.
Yeah.
Here you can play music from the main story. If you go to config and switch between original and remix, you can enjoy new or old versions of those classic themes. Also, just saying this, if you ever plan to record this, the original and remixed versions of the one copyright song that shows up the most.
Yeah.
Same, just the same.
Yeah.
Well then, I'll be waiting for you the next time you come and see a film. And fade out. So yes, with that, that's the end of Persona 2 Innocent Sin. And I can show this off. Yeah, so if we wanted to hear the opening. Not going to play any more than that because, well...
Yeah.
I'm very worried about this.
Yeah.
I don't think it's any problem because the first video wasn't copyrighted and that had the full thing playing.
Yeah.
So, with that, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed your time here in my neck of the woods, my forest. It's sad to say goodbye this way, and I've almost teared up twice during the ending. Both from the actual sad moments, but also the fact that this series is ending.
Yeah.
So, I sincerely hope you enjoyed watching through the entirety of Persona 2 Innocent Sin. Have an excellent rest of your day, and farewell.
Goodbye.